Why is my balance getting worse? This is something that we hear from our clients that are getting into their 50s, 60s, 70s and 80s. Their balance seems to be declining with age. This is not great for a number of reasons. If they want to stay fit, mobile and active long term, you need to make sure that your balance is good. But also as you're starting to get into your 70s, 80s, 90s, one of the things that we really worry about is falls. So we need to make sure you're keeping your balance good to avoid the risk of falling. So my name is Dr. Jeremy Andrews. I'm a doctor of chiropractic here at West Chiropractic in Surrey. We help people with chronic low back and knee pain avoid a lifetime of painkillers and surgery. Why does balance decline with age? Well, there are several factors that can contribute to the natural decline in balance as we get older. So there's a loss of muscle strength. We call this sarcopenia. So as we get older, there is a gradual reduction in muscle mass and strength, particularly in the lower body, the legs. So this is going to really impact the body's ability to stabilize. There's also reduced proprioception. So proprioception is the body's ability to sense its position in space. And as we get older, that sensitivity of the receptors in the muscles and the joints is much slower. So that leads to kind of slower reactions, diminished coordination. We also get a decline in joint flexibility. So stiffness in the joint, particularly the ankles, knees and hips, makes it really hard to maintain that balance, especially when we do things that require a big weight shift. So dynamic weight shifting like squash, tennis, paddle, you need to make sure that your balance is good for those. The vestibular system is responsible for maintaining balance and spatial awareness. So that's going to get lower with age. It's mainly around our ears. It can also be associated with balance and dizziness, and also eye issues. So reduced vision like cataract, glaucoma, or macular degeneration is going to impact your depth perception, spatial awareness, which all affects balance. We also have slower reflexes. So the body's ability to react quickly to balance disturbances is going to increase the likelihood of falls. So let's get into balance training. Why is it important for performing daily activities like walking, standing, exercising? The loss of balance can increase falls, which can lead to serious injuries like fractures of the hip, the wrist, or even head trauma. So balance training that we're going to go through today is going to improve that stability, coordination, and strength, and reduce the risk of falls and help with the quality of your life. So we're going to target several systems. We're going to talk about muscle strengthening. So strong muscles like leg muscles and the core are going to be really essential. We're going to do proprioception. So exercises that challenge your proprioception are going to help the body's ability to detect and respond to changes. We're also going to go through coordination. So balance exercises that train the nervous system to synchronize movements, which is really important for avoiding falls. And then we're also going to go through some reaction time work. So regular balance practice can improve the body's ability to respond quickly to a shift in weight and prevent balance disturbances. So the first one we're going to do is called a sit to stand exercise. Super simple. Most of us have got a chair at home. If you don't, you can use a bench or bottom of the stairs. But a sit to stand exercise is going to strengthen the quads, the hamstrings and the glutes. And it's really simple to implement as we go through. So really simply, suck the tummy in, squeeze the buttocks and just stand like this. And then we sit back down, reversing, keeping the tummy tight, squeeze the buttocks, even have your arms up like this, and then we go again. Keeping those muscles working, and you're probably thinking, well, that's super easy, I can do that. Okay, well, we're gonna go for 20 repetitions 3 times through. So the first set might be quite easy, but as we get into the second set, it's really gonna start to fatigue, and you're gonna really have to work hard to strengthen these muscles. This is all about strength, keeping the lower legs nice and firm. And then we have the heel and toe exercises. These are heel and toe raises, okay? So essentially standing behind a chair like this, just bending up like that, and then coming back onto your toes, pushing up, and then rocking back like this. And again, we do 20 repetitions. 1 repetition is up, and then back. That's 1, and then back. And you're gonna do 3 times through. So it's actually 60 reps of each of these. So it should take a few minutes to do each. Have a short rest in between, 5 to 10 seconds. Those heel and toe exercises are going to really give you a lot of stability through the ankle. The ankle is very important because it provides a lot of proprioceptive feedback back into the brain and helps with that balance. So that's the strength section. Now let's get into the balance section. So we've got, this one is going to be a single leg stance. So again, do all of these with a chair and you're doing them for the first time. So I like to do this with my leg up like that, holding onto the chair. You start to get more comfortable, keep the chest up. Then we're doing 1 single leg stance like this, holding this for 30 seconds. Look at somewhere in the room so you can keep your body fixed. But my ankle is going to be working overtime. And again, this is going to really help with the balance through the leg. Let me show you from the front. So again, like this, leg up, Arms out, focus on something in the distance, not too far, but not too close. Again, this ankle is going to be really working overtime. Once you've done 30 seconds, we swap over to the other one. Again, holding onto the chair and then relaxing the arms. Good, so that's your single leg stance, okay? We've then got your heel to toe walking. So you may have seen this on a previous video we've done. Heel to toe walking is what you see those American policemen do when they're trying to, when they think someone's been drink driving. So it's very simple like this, just heel to toe. And you want to do 30 steps. Make sure you're outside for this, so you can do it on the grass. When you're on the grass, it's going to provide some feedback on the grass as well. If you're really good at that, we got our eyes closed. This is a bit harder. Make sure you are on the grass for this. If you are going to sway, doing it inside is not good. Okay? That's going to really help with the balance through your ankles as well. And then weight shifting. So we just hop from side to side like this. This is a great way to see the load. And if you do stumble, your body can then start to impact that load. So if you're doing it straight leg like this, do 10 each side. And then we start to get into a lower one. So I like to do this. Keep the tummy tight. It's going to load up the knees. It's going to squeeze the glutes. Like this. Make sure we're not rounding our shoulders when we're doing it. Not like this, okay? Number 3 is going to be your core strengthening exercises. So a strong core is really important because it's going to help to stabilize the spine during movement. It's really essential to maintain that good posture and also prevent any kind of compensations that are going to lead to falls as well. The first one, standing marching. So pretend you're a soldier, again holding onto the chair. It's going to be one leg up, like this. It's going to help with your hip flexibility. It's also going to help with your glutes. Now, when you're happy with this, we're going to then start to move the arms in. This is going to help with your balance as well. Keeping the tummy nice and tight. It's going to really help with that core stability. Okay? If we're exaggerating what we're doing here, it's going to take a lot of stress off there. So bird dog like this. You got arms like that. Tummy sucked in. We're going to go squeeze the buttock and we go opposite arm to opposite leg. And then come back down. Nice and slow. This is a great core-based movement. If you're really struggling to get the whole way without too much flexibility, just go like this and then like this. And then gradually work up as you get more comfortable. 5 reps each side, 3 times 3. So as well for balance, proper footwear is really important. So if you haven't seen my footwear video, please go back and watch that. So wearing shoes with good arch support and non-slip soles can really improve your balance and reduce the risk of falls. Don't wear slippers or high heels or shoes with that kind of like slick sole that can lead to slips and trips. It's also really important to help with your hydration. The dehydration, poor nutrition causes dizziness, weakness. That's going to increase the likelihood of falls. So really ensure that older adults are drinking lots of water, consuming a balanced diet rich in calcium and vitamin D for your overall bone health. So thank you so much. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Please subscribe to the channel for our regular updates. And as always, you can grab copies of my best-selling books here. Secret Cure to Back Pain, How to Avoid a Lifetime of Painkillers and Surgery, and How to Transform Your Back. Thank you. We'll see you next time.